Good morning, everyone. Thank all of you for coming to join us for this really special event this morning. We truly appreciate it. I would like to introduce a few people who have joined us for this, some of whom you're going to meet later because they're sitting right here. I'm not going to introduce them, but I am going to introduce some others, and I think they're here yet, down here now. Are our CTE students here yet? Yes, no? Can I get a hint? Not yet, okay. I wanted to do the students first. We have a couple of our students coming down from the culinary program who actually did that nice spread with their teachers for you all. And even though they won't be in public safety because they're in culinary, we did want to represent the career and technical education program, not only in the district, but also here at Pittsburgh Westinghouse. So we're really excited about having another CTE program. So there are some people I'd like to just introduce, and so that you're here are some of the folks that have joined us for this morning. And first of all, our board members, and I think I saw everybody that I think I have the names of the people I saw, but if I missed anyone, please say so. Sylvia Wilson, this is her district right here at Westinghouse. Dr. Regina Hawley is here. Ms. Cynthia Falls is here. Ms. Carolyn Klug is here, and our first vice president, Mr. Bill Eisler, is here. And I'd also like to especially welcome Mr. Jack Shea, who's president of the Labor Council. Okay, so why are we here today? We're here to announce the launch of a public safety career technical education program for the start of 16-17 here at Pittsburgh Westinghouse. And we are so grateful for this because one of the things I have at least talked about many times is the things we can accomplish when we work together. And this is one of the best examples we can offer up that shows working together. This program was supported by the American Federation of Teachers, supported by the Pittsburgh Federation of Teachers, and you're going to hear more about the support from the city of Pittsburgh, including the firefighters here in the city. And then, so we have this group of the district, the city, the union representation coming together to put together a program that's much needed in our area that our students are going to be able to avail themselves of. So it does basically two things. From our perspective, we're wanting kids to be college and career ready. And I told Ms. Mike that in my perfect world, all students would have a full academic program as well as a full career and technical education program. Because right now, kids have to choose. And honestly, most of us need both during our lives. And I know I personally have needed both. So if we could get to that place, that would be very special. However, in this case, from the point of view of the city, and I know the mayor will talk more about that, there's a need in our city as well. And I know there's been strong support on the behalf of the unions in having kids come out of school with something they can do and get gainful employment, and as we say, a family wage, enough to have your own place to live, be able to afford a car, raise children, all the things we want for all our kids. So, as I said, it's a great way for us to come together, and I want to just thank the partners here for their continued support of the district, and I also want to welcome Mayor Peduto to make a special announcement. So, Mayor, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Lane, and I agree 100%. It's about a partnership, and the partnership is not only between the city and its schools, but it's with its teachers and its students. And that's what we're here to celebrate today. I had the opportunity to speak with the police chief of Washington, D.C. She's a visionary. She was part of a program that we had before getting sworn into office. We called it Mayor School. It was up in Harvard. And she spoke about the challenge of having a diverse police force. And one of the ways that Washington, D.C. was able to tackle that problem was by looking at its own neighborhoods for its next class of police officers. But they didn't do it through the traditional ways that we've done in the past with advertising and putting in radio ads on radio stations. What they did is they looked at their schools, and they looked for the kids that wanted to be police officers, to become firefighters, to become medics. And they gave them the training that their suburban colleagues did not have, getting them into a program of understanding what that career was and what that path was as early as 10th grade. And then working with them in summer internship programs, and then helping them to get the needed credits, and then becoming that next generation. If we want to see a diverse police force, fire department, or medic, then what we need to do is create a similar type program, giving our kids an advantage over others to become public safety officials. And that's what we're going to do right here in Homewood. We're going to create that model. And as we look at initiatives like the merging of Wilkinsburg with Pittsburgh, understanding that this school will become a school that has added education opportunities in a place where others will want to come to be able to get that type of an opportunity right here at Westinghouse. You know, this is a storied school, and the alumni that have come out of here have gone on to basically lead this city, this state, this country, and this world. And what we're going to do is add another initiative to that today. The city of Pittsburgh will be making a donation to get this program started of one of our retired fire trucks. An opportunity not just for the kids that are a part of the public safety program, but for all the kids that go to this school to have a better understanding. Our officers and all of our bureaus will be a part of this program to help to give real life experience and opportunities of what they know and what they've learned to these young students. And one day those young students will be our firefighters, our police officers, our medics, and they'll pay it forward by giving that same opportunity to the next generation of Pittsburghers. We don't have to look too far to see where our public safety officials will be coming from. They'll be coming from Brighton Heights, in Homewood, in Carrick, and they'll be the ones that will be leading this initiative in the future. I want to take a moment to thank the Pittsburgh Public Schools for not just getting behind this, but for making it happen. This is talked about in a lot of cities, but it's in very few that it can actually happen within a year. And I want to thank the Pittsburgh Federation of Teachers for getting behind the initiative and understanding that as we look at creating this school into a community school, we just got a whole lot closer. Thank you.
Before Mr. Jones comes forward, I'd like to just jump in and interrupt because our CTE students and their teachers came in, or one of their teachers, I think, is here. And so I'm going to ask you all to just come and stand in front so that you can be seen by these guests that we have here today. Okay, so the program, the young people in the program you see, can you say, I'll say just a little bit, and I think we'll ask Ms. Mike to tell you a little bit more about what CTE means in terms of the times that children put in order to actually certify in a program. But we're so pleased to have them here today, and I think from what I saw going on in the back of the room, yeah, trying to get a good picture of you. I think from what I saw going on in the back room, I think people appreciated your efforts this morning, correct? And so these are the people that you'll be seeing running major restaurants in the city of Pittsburgh in just a few years. So thank you all so much. So we'll let you get back to class. Bye. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, we wanted to bring them down, even though I know their teacher was a little concerned about pulling them out of class, but I said, we'll make it short. We'll make it short. Okay, I'd like to now bring to you Chief Darrell Jones, Chief of Fire Safety. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Excuse me, I'm fighting a cold here. When I was first notified about the opportunity to participate in this program, I jumped all over it. I was very excited. One of the challenges that I was given when I became chief of the Pittsburgh Fire Bureau was to increase the diversity within the Bureau. And I went out and actually was partaking in recruitment efforts throughout various neighborhoods throughout the city. And I found that the majority of people do not realize or do not know what it is to be a firefighter. Some have never seen us in action. Some of them just think that we don't do anything but go grocery shopping and drive around in a truck. And those who live in neighborhoods where they see a lot of fire, they think that the only thing they know about us is that it's hard work, it's sweaty, we come out, we're covered with black soot, and it's dangerous. But there's so much more to it than that. And this program is going to give these kids an opportunity to explore what it is to be a Pittsburgh firefighter. We lead the nation and indeed the world in some of the standards that we set as a team, as an operation, as an organization. I am proud to be the leader of that organization, and I want to, as the mayor said, pay it forward. Someone helped me out, gave me a hand, introduced me to the fire service. I want to have an opportunity to do the same for our students here in the city of Pittsburgh and let them realize that yes, sometimes you're going to have a bad day, but we're there to solve problems, not ours, but other people's problems. And there's something so gratifying about coming home at the end of the day knowing that you helped someone. It really feels good, and I want them to have that opportunity. So I'm looking forward to this. I hope to be hands-on with some of this. I hope if I'm lucky enough and Angela lets me, I can teach a class or two. So get my hands dirty a little bit, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, now, when I came in, we had several of our firefighters standing outside, and I was asking them for the keys to the fire truck, but they wouldn't give it to me. So we'll talk about that afterward, Chief. Ms. Mike, our executive director of our career and technical education programs, and if you've heard Ms. Mike speak or seen her with students, you'll know that she is passionate about career and technical education. And she herself was a CTE teacher in cosmetology, and then has graduated, grown up, as you see, she's all grown up, and giving back to her community, her passion she had when she was in high school, which is pretty special for us. So we're so proud of her, and also, as I said, for all the things she's done to improve our career and technical education program. So Executive Director Angela Mike.
Good morning, everyone. I'd also like to thank everyone for attending today. And Dr. Lane is right. I took career and technical education as a student right in this building, cosmetology. So I'm happy to be back here bringing another program to Westinghouse. I know for a student, it's what actually helped me to advance not only while I was in high school and to become a better student, but in life, period, and gave me skills that I was able to use throughout my career. So I'm very thankful to Pittsburgh Public Schools and Westinghouse High School. Each advancement that we make as a district allows us to offer more career and technical education programs. And this is made possible through partnerships like we have with the city of Pittsburgh that we're so grateful for. Our new emergency response technology program, we've kind of updated the name from public safety, is going to provide our students with a path in addition to the 13 courses that we already offer here at Pittsburgh Public Schools. It's exciting because our career training programs are aligned to 11 of the 16 Pennsylvania career cluster options. This program helps take us from 10 to 11 out of the 16, so we're very happy about that. The emergency response program also is going to help to bring out the inner hero in every one of our students that takes this program. Take them down a journey to become either a firefighter, a law enforcement professional, or a paramedic. These entry-level skills are going to help them continue their education after high school and hopefully even to some entry-level jobs right after high school. I want everyone to know applications are being accepted now, so if you have anyone you'd like to talk to at your neighborhoods, friends at the grocery store, please bring it up because we are taking applications as we speak for the new program, and we'd like to get the program full before we open up in the fall. Again, I want to thank the City of Pittsburgh for their support, the folks who have worked with us so closely, from the mayor and his team, Latrinda, John Tokarski, all the chiefs who have loyally came to every meeting and supported us the whole way as we've planned this. The support has been absolutely wonderful. The fire truck is going to give us the opportunity to offer our students authentic, hands-on learning experience. It's hard to do that when you don't have the equipment that you need, and that's why this partnership and this donation is so important, because they're going to get the actual hands-on, authentic learning experience on the truck. And then, of course, thanks to our fire chief, he said he would even come out and maybe teach a class, so that's even better. And I always go back to what Dr. Lane says, and I love this, that we are growing our own. This is an opportunity for us to grow our own here in Pittsburgh Public Schools and in the city. Again, thank everyone here for attending, and I just want everyone to keep in mind that CT offers the best of both worlds. Students are prepared not only for post-secondary education, but they are also prepared for a career and to start entry-level work. At this time, I'd like to just say thanks again, and I'm going to turn it over to Nina Esposito. Thank you.
Please go right ahead.
Yeah, no, come back.
Come back.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to say, this kicked off with a meeting at the PFT when?
Yeah, and March 25th.
Okay. And as we sat there and talked about this, because we had potential of getting the AFT grant, and Nina will talk to you about that, but I just want to thank her for thinking of this and working with her larger organization for us in order to get this. And it's not that we couldn't have done it otherwise, but this made it so much better, so much better. So Nina, I just want to thank you for that.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, good morning, everyone. I can't tell you how excited I am to be here on this very monumental occasion at this very monumental time. Please know that the members of the Pittsburgh Federation of Teachers certainly understand, respect, and appreciate the vital importance of strong career and technical education programs that provide our students with the opportunity to pursue academics as well as career or trade interests, allowing them to earn advantage before and after high school graduation. That is why, as Dr. Lane told you, we were really very proud to pull together a table of stakeholders to discuss the possibility of securing an AFT grant, which will bring $300,000 into our district in order to focus on and highlight our expansive CTE programs in our city. It was there that our great mayor launched his passionate and forward-thinking ideas for revitalizing the public safety program in the Pittsburgh Public Schools, and first spoke of this most generous and exciting donation. We applaud him for his vision and for the hard work of his office and, of course, our district for moving forward on this exciting initiative. This terrific emergency response technology program is just one part of the larger plan to turn Westinghouse into a full-service community school that includes the highest quality academic instruction, integrated supports for student success, a focus on youth leadership development, parent and family connectivity, and a safe, welcoming, and exciting learning environment. I pledge the continued and complete support of the PFT and, of course, the AFT also in these exciting endeavors, and look forward to amazing work on behalf of our students and, of course, by our students. Thank you so much for being here.
It would be remiss of me not to introduce probably the most important person in the room in making this a success for next year, and that is the principal here at Pittsburgh Westinghouse, Luann Zarensky. Luann, can you please stand up and wave to this group? And I just have to say, as we considered where to place the program, Luann not only was interested and excited about it, but she also, as the mayor just said, was interested and excited about having more students at her school next year. And so she's got two big new things coming in this school next fall. And leadership makes a huge difference. And so we're so pleased to have such a strong leader here at Pittsburgh Westinghouse. And I just want to close by saying, Mayor, often people will come to me and say, how can we help? We want to help you. But what we really appreciated is when people put more than just words into help. And you certainly have done that with this program, and we thank you so much. So we're going to thank everybody for coming, and appreciate your being here.